Hello everyone, welcome guys, welcome. Hope you guys had a great trading day today. Welcome guys, welcome. Hey Tamara, welcome Tamara. Hey Anthony, welcome. All right guys, let's get right to it. We had additional selling today. All right, so markets were down today again. Now the S&P was down, NASDAQ was down. Really keep an eye on the NASDAQ, guys, okay? And then the Dow was up, all right? Dow was up about 81 points, and the Russell was also up, okay? But again, that NASDAQ, let's take a look here. NASDAQ is right here. All right, here's the NASDAQ here. We need to keep an eye on this trend line here. Looks like the NASDAQ wants to go right to that trend line, okay? All right, so we do have a sell signal. What we look for is this area here. So if the NASDAQ keeps coming down, this support level right here, and this is where this is previous resistance, guys, okay? Previous resistance, this is where the buy signal came in before here. Here we are here. So if we break through that trend line, break through that support, boy, we could see the NASDAQ move much lower. Okay, so just be aware of that. I think the NASDAQ is perhaps the weakest index right now. So we have a sell signal, the NASDAQ. So this is going to be your large cap stocks, right? Large caps, mega stocks. All of your Magnificent Seven stocks, okay? S&P sell signal, additional selling came in today. Not as strong as the NASDAQ, but still selling, okay? All right, look how high we went up. We can certainly come down. A lot of room to come down. All right, no, the Dow was up, but the Dow is struggling to hold a resistance level right here. All right. So if it gets below here, if it continues to move lower, that's buy signal will close, and then we'll look for it to perhaps test support. We're a long way from that right now. And the Russell is just up for the day, but consolidating. Okay. Right here. IWM, Russell just holding here. The VIX is at 18. Guys, we can almost say this is 20. All right, 1846. I mean, very close to 20. All right, as far as volatility, it made it all the way up here today at, what's that high? 19. Hey Taj, welcome. 19 intraday at high 1936. Okay, so that's getting very close to 20 there. Okay. All right. So markets, with all of that selling yesterday, guys, we would have to see a lot of buying come in to change things around. So seeing continued selling after a big down day yesterday, very bearish sign. Okay, so going into Friday, we could see the market. What do we have data tomorrow? Friday, tomorrow's Friday, right? So we have what's that? PPI. All right, so PPI, that's Producers Price Index, I believe. Yeah, that's not consumer. Producers Price Index at 8 8:30 a.m. So that will definitely move the market. Okay, so we'll see. We could see things move much lower. Okay. All right, so we're aware of what's going on. The VIX on the big picture weekly time frame. Look at the buying coming in here on the VIX. Very bearish, right? More volatility, bearish for stocks. All right, that $20 resistance here on the VIX right here. 20 line is right here. Buyers coming in. Okay. The Magnificent Seven. Let's go through those. All right, so Tesla, remember, gave a red candle yesterday, gap down, no sell signal yet by our system, but guess what? We're going to count that red candle as a sell signal. All right, Apple, struggling to hold right here. Meta, Facebook, this is big situation here, right? Breaking support right here. Broke support, try to pull back. Boy, they're hanging on. All right. We've got a low right here. So we're bringing this low. Now, this is not support for Meta. All right. This is just a low right here. So if it closed below that support, we could see sellers really come in tomorrow. Okay. So we should be out of this Meta here. Okay, so sellers are coming in, broke support and closed below support. That's a big deal. Okay, if it gets past the low right here, next major support is all the way down here. NVIDIA, all right, broke support convincingly here, now trading below. Next support level is right here, close today at $112. Guys, this is a big deal for NVIDIA. NVIDIA is the #1 traded company right now. All right, and if NVIDIA goes, much like these Magnificent Seven stocks, that's it. That's it for the market for right now. Okay. And we talked about summer months, so this is not a good time for these large cap stocks to be struggling. No surprise to us, though, right? We are aware of this. We know what's going on, all right? But if it keeps moving lower, and they did struggle, if you guys look here, boy, they struggled. It made a low all the way down to $105. Now, NVIDIA, after the split, made a high of 140. So can you imagine, right? All those folks that bought in at 140, 130, and now it's trading at 112 and made a low at 10, the exact amount low 106 today. Okay. Next support level, and a lot would have to happen, guys, to get back going again with a buy signal. Okay. When they break down like this, it takes a while. 96 is the next support right here. If it fails, we have a long way from that area, but let's say it gets back to here next week to 96, $100, 96, right about in here. The next support is about $80, $82, right about here. Okay, all right. Microsoft, same thing. Look at Microsoft. All right. Now we can take clues. We always take clues, guys. All right. When we trade, we don't trade, all right, in isolation. We look at other pairs, other market, other stocks to see how they're doing. And this is Microsoft. See here? Sellers are coming in heavy on Microsoft. We can anticipate the same in these other Mag 7 stocks. So big sellers came in yesterday in Microsoft, and they continue it again today. Okay. All right. So far on Microsoft made a highs on the daily 468, trading at 416. Next support level is right here. Hey, Simon, welcome. Next support level is right here for Microsoft, right here at 405. All right, 405. After that, next support is right here, 3 187. Okay, now we haven't seen a major selling yet, guys, so we haven't seen a lot of pain. Okay, yet it will come though. Okay, it will come. All right, things are setting up. August, we'll close out the month next week. Okay, and then August, if things don't change, August could get really, really bad. All right, and then September gets even worse, and then we could see buying come back in October. Okay, but this is not good. This is not good. So Microsoft, lots of selling there. 2 days, strong selling. All right, and let's see Google right here. Same thing here. All right, look at that. Guys, I know we've got green candles here, but from here, look at this. This is a lot of selling. This is almost 2 weeks of selling. So we made a high. Look at that here. So we made a high here on, what's that? July the 10th. That was the last time price was at 191, and ever since then, right? And what did I say? July the 10th. All right, since then, guys, look here, making lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, been going lower and lower and lower. So it went from 191, 187, 183, 179. It's hard to see, right, when we just look at it like this, but when we do this, 177, and these are people that are losing money. All right, so we want to pay attention. Right, and then right here, 168. So those folks that say, hey, I'm going to buy and hold it, and I'm going to add, right? I'm going to do dollar cost averaging. And that does work, okay? But guess what? If you bought here, and then you added here, and then you added here, and it keeps going down, right? It gets to a point where, guess what? Might be out of cash. Okay, it's just the wrong mentality to have. Now, there are investors that do that, traders that do that. It's hard knowing what we have, knowing the tools that we have. It's really difficult to add to positions when we know sellers are coming in heavy like that. Okay, rather than just waiting. All right, you guys know waiting, let that markdown phase, right, happen, and then come back in. Okay. So this is very dangerous here, very dangerous, okay? And especially when it's coming from a high amount. The next support level here on Google is right here. All right, where it broke resistance, we had the previous buy signal. All right, if I was a betting man, and I'm not, I would almost bet that the price, based on these candles here, how they coming down, all right, it's going to come to here. And depending on the amount of force, like these institutions get out of it, and then retail traders, us, get out of it, right, it could go to the next support here. So we'll start drawing these support levels as the price prices keeps moving lower on these, okay? But this is painful, and we want to be on the other side of these. Those of you who trade, is Solomon on here? Those of you who trade options, you could, look for perhaps puts. All right, get on the other side of these trades. Okay, so, and then we'll see if it gets down to this area, we might see some consolidation. Okay, so just be aware of that. Okay. Lots of selling there, guys. So the NASDAQ is in trouble. The technology index, right? The XLK K is in trouble. All right. So that's the technology sector index. All right, here we are. So the sector itself, we've got a sell signal. Sellers are coming in. These are big candles, guys. Okay. They are coming in. All right, so we know that all these magnificent 7 stocks giving sell signals. NASDAQ has a sell signal, and now the sector, technology sector, is giving a sell signal. Okay, support is here on the sector, right here. Made it through it, but pull back. The next support level, if it breaks through here, we have near-term support right here. The real support, we do have decent support right here. Okay, so there's a good chance based on the price action here, it might settle in here. Okay, depending on how violent the selling happens. Okay, again, we're in July, August, September. All right, we have further support all the way down here. Okay, all right. That's the technology sector. I want to see. Let's go back. I want to show you guys, because this is important. And we'll go through the current trades. I want to go back in time to see show you guys what has happened in the past during the summer months. I think that that might help frame things for you guys. All right, so let's add more data here. So let's go back. Let's go back 40 years. All right. So here is okay. Here's a good example here. So this was last year, was it? Okay, 2000. Okay, so 2000. Where's 2000? Okay, 24. Okay, 2023. All right, so we had some selling. So, all right, check this out. So, August, here is July. This is last year. All right, last summer. Okay, so we made a high. The market made a high. No, this wasn't extreme. And made a low right here. Okay, so made a high, the highest point last year. This is last year now. Okay, all right. And we want to do this so, guys, we can get ready, prepare, be out, protect your account, protect your capital, protect your insanity. Okay, all right, because if we're not aware of this, it could mind complete tricks on you. Okay, all right, so this was July the 19th of last year, 2023. Okay, this is where tech made a high, and then it went lower, 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 and bottomed out, found support right here, which was October 10/27. That's October, made a low here, and look what happened. They came in here. So from July, right? July, we said the 18th or so, they ran it down, all the way down, made a bottom, and then in October, guess what? Ran it back up. Okay? All right, that was last year, 2023. All right. And then this was 2022. Okay. It made a high August. Okay. No, it did make a low in July, ran it up, made a high in August. Right here, August the 12th. So 8/12, ran it down. Look here. This is 2022. See all that selling? That's brutal. All right. So right here, it's good to go through the history. So from right here, made a high August the 15th, all that selling. Look at here. And we're seeing the same thing happening right now. All that selling came in. All that selling. So made a high here August 15. Made a low in October here. All right, October the 12th. So 10/12. And then look what they did. That's 2022. And then from there, right, never made another low from here. Kept moving high. You guys see this? All right. All right. Sell. They sell it off. Right? July, June, July, August, September. Now, it's not absolutely perfect, but it works. Okay? And then they run it back up. All right? November, December, January. All right? All the way back up. Let's do a couple more. So that's 2020. So far, 2023, we had, it happened. 2022, which is right here. And now let's go to 2021. Let's see if they came in and sold off. 2021. All right, so 2021 August, made a high in August. All right, so August, right, they made a high here. And that high came in August the 31st or the 30th. Made a low, look here, made a low. So they sold it off. Now, not as extreme, right, but it did sell off. Made a low right here. All right, and that is October. So remember October, guys. All right, sometimes it's early October. Usually it's late October. Okay, and here made a low, and look what happened after that. This is October right here. October right here, made that low, and then ran it up. That's your Christmas rally right here. Okay, ran it up here. October, November, December, boom. Okay. And the reason why this happens is because, and I did a video on that these big institutions, this is what they do. They know about this. This is what they do, guys. Right? This is what they do. They, let's see here. All right. This time it didn't happen here. All right. Sometimes if you're bearish, so if we were not at all-time highs, so if we were bearish, kind of struggling, going into summer, all right, then sometimes it doesn't happen. I wonder if hold on. Here, right here, made a high in August. I mean, in August, right here, August, July, August, right here, made a high, bottomed out. Look at this. What a beautiful V. And the thing is, when we can anticipate that, boy, we can get ready, right? So August made a high right here, August, right here, August. I know it's hard to see there. Made a high right here, all right? Bottomed out October. So this was made a high August, the what? August, I'm sorry, July. This was July. July the 28th, made a high, okay? All right, bottomed out, all right, in October. This was 10/16, and then look what they did. So you guys better be ready. All right, look at that. October ran it up. Here's the low. Here's the low. Here's the high. Taj knows about this. Taj, you've seen us go through this before. All right, Taj knows about this. So we need to be out. All right, we need to be out. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to find, let's do 2008, and then I'll be done. 2008, let's see what happens. Most of your crashes, I'm not saying market's going to crash, okay, but this is, yep, 2008. All right, the housing crash. All right, this is where, so if we don't know how much selling will happen, we just know that based on these historical trends, guys, that it happens quite a bit, okay? So when we see selling come in right this time of the year, it's a concern, okay? So if we look here, this is in June of 2008, June of 2008. You see where we had a buy signal here? You guys see how we have a buy signal here going up nicely, and then we got a sell signal to get out of tech right here, to get out. All right, our red candles here we always talk about. Okay, now we're about right here in tech. Now look how far that kept going down, and it never gave. This was the last buy signal. This buy signal came in. This buy signal came in what's that? January, February, March, April. We got a sell signal to get out in June the 11th. And look at this. Look at all of that selling, guys. This is the crash. And again, I'm not saying the market's going to crash. However, if we get out and protect ourselves, guess what? We don't sustain all of these types of loss. This is the market crash here. Now, we didn't get another buy signal until, so from June, let's see here. In this case, it went all through October. All right, so from 6/12, 6/11, when we got the sell signal to get out, all of that selling, bottomed out in December. All right, October is right here, right? October made a low right here. Right here was October. End of October was right about here. I would say that's, so 10/24, right about here for October is where it made its low. And so here. So made its low here. So here is July. I'm not kidding about this, guys. This is real. So here is July. Sell signal made its high, bottomed out here. And literally bottomed out right here. Here is October right here. All right. So basically found its support right here, low in October. All right. Consolidated a bit. Really didn't get its footing again. They didn't come back in until March. Okay. This is why when we, and here we are currently right now. So this is why, so here we are, June, July right here. July we made a high, July the 11th. So we know what's coming in. All right, so July, August, we have August and September. Okay, so we have 2 months, okay, and the markets will come down really, really fast if those sellers come in. Okay, so that's why we have to take these sell signals seriously. Okay, all right, and don't try to do any dollar cost averaging, because we don't know how far they can go, right? We don't know how much lower they can go. They can go much, much, much lower. Okay. Now the folks that shorted the market, the traders that shorted it, were on the other side of it, did really well. Now I remember during that time, the yen pairs, right? So pound yen were amazing trades, short trades to go short, okay, in pound yen, and the majority of the yen pairs, okay, they were up, 6,000, 6,000 pips. So stay out, right? Just like we're doing with the yen pairs now. Stay out of equities, and perhaps get into Forex and the yen pairs as an example. Okay, so good lesson there. Hope you guys. All right. When you go back in history and you look at the past markets, it really is a wake-up call. Okay, current positions in Monster Scalper. These are long positions in Monster Scalper. Okay, let's go through them. Pound ZAR, all right, closed. Buy signal here, closed right here. These pound pairs and euro pairs are not really working out. So it looks like they're getting back. They're not breaking out. So they're getting back in within that consolidation. Okay, so. All right, so it's breaking out, got back in, so that's done. Pound ZAR, pound CAD, same thing, guys. Buy signal here, sell signal back in that box there. So we're going to leave those alone for now. Euro ZAR, same thing. All right, so nothing with these. We were hoping that they would break out. Euro, EURN, okay, buy signal here, red candle. All right, close the trade. EURHKD, buy signal here, red candle, sell signal, close the trade. So we were hoping that finally those would break out, but USD MXN, buy signal here, that's holding firm. USD HKD, buy signal here, sell signal, close the trade. All right, USD HKD. Terrible trade there. USD HUF, buy signal here, red candle, sell signal, close the trade, please. And that's about it. It reached its target right here. So that's it. Close the trade. All right. Short positions. On the 60-minute in Monster Scalper. Let's see how they held up today. Oh, I spend a lot of time on those charts. All right. TRY JPY short in Monster Scalper. All right, so we talked about if you guys get some white candles, that could happen. It gets to that moving average. Just pay attention to it, that we could see sellers come back in. All right, this is a good example here. So sell short signal here, red candles coming in. We're looking to test support down here. On any of these, if you guys get a green candles, buy to cover signal, close the trade. Okay, so TRY JPY still holding, great trade going there. Okay. ZAR yen, all right, ZAR yen, that close. Sell short signal here. I think our entry was right about here. Good trade though. Green candles, buy to cover. All right, so close the trade. TRY ZAR yen, ZAR JPY. Now, if we get another sell short signal, which would probably come in somewhere in here, we might call it. Okay, but two decent trades. HKD-JPY also closed. Okay, so sell short signal here, and 3 really good trades here. Right here. This one really good. All right. We could, guys, we could see another, all right, another sell short signal. We'll continue to take these shorts because we have a big macro sell-off. Okay. All right. A lot of these yen pairs are giving sell short signals on the daily time frame Forex dominator. Okay, so HKD JPY. So take profits, but be on the alert to perhaps get back in. Okay. All right, USD JPY sell short signal here. All right, closed, buy to cover right here. All right, get another sell short signal. We'll let you guys know. USD JPY closed that trade. SGD JPY, same thing. So they're all doing the same thing, guys. They closed. All right, good short, decent short, good short. All right, buy to cover there. We wait for the next short signal there. So SGD JPY closed the trade. Nothing wrong with taking profits. ZAR yen, same thing. All right, sell short signal here, buy to cover, wait for the next short. Just wait patiently, guys. Notice what they did here, right? Buy to cover, buyers came in. Don't take this, don't get in on these, right? Sell short signal here, buyers came in, sell short signal here, buyers came in. We could see the same thing, and all right, good profits here. So ZAR yen close the trade. CAD yen, all right, same thing. So short here, buy to cover, so short, buy to cover, so short, buy to cover. And we have, all right, red candles coming in, wait for the next short. And we can be patient on the 60-minute. It's not like the 240. We've got to wait a long time, right? So wait. Aussie yen, all right, good short here. Look at that. So short, buy to cover, so short. Guess what? This one is still holding. All right, those of you who short in Aussie yen, good job. All right, so nothing to do there. Just continue to hold, and hopefully it breaks support down here and keeps on going. That's for a lot of pips there. That's for about 400 pips. Pound yen holding also. Look at pound yen. All right. So pound yen sell short here. I think we entered it right about here is where we called it. All right. Holding firm. No green candles, no buy to cover signals. Sellers are coming back in. Red candle here. We need to get to that support and break through there. All right. So pound yen looks good. That's good. Euro yen, buy to cover, okay? So that trade closed, decent trades, all right? I think we call this one right about in here, okay? Buy to cover right here, keep an eye on it. We'll be looking for additional shorts. Swiss yen, buy to cover, so short here, buy to cover. All right, wait for this one. That has a lot of buying in here, but purpose support and resistance. And so far, if you notice here, guys, right, is making lower highs, right? Lower highs right here. Okay, so it keeps coming down. Every candle keeps getting lower. Okay, all right, so don't be fooled by this and trade them long. All right, so Swiss yen. All right, even on the smaller time frames, close the trade. All right, we have some trades on the 240. Let's take a look at those. Long. All right, EUR, Euro CZK, Buy signal here, that's holding. All right, making lower highs here based on what the other pairs are doing. I say hold it for now, but boy, just be careful. It's holding support here, guys. We need a bounce on that. EUR SEK, that's holding. That's good. So 240 is doing much better job. So buy signal here, that's holding. Buyers are coming in there. EUR SEK and EUR HUF, that's holding for now. Let's bring in our trend lines. All right. All right, target here. Okay. Dollar pairs. All right, let's take a quick look at the dollar index. All right, dollar index is up, but boy, look at that. We need at a minimum a white candle to come in there. All right, so USD MXN buy signal here looks good. Looking to break through that resistance here. All right, that looks good. USD MXN, dollar ZAR, that's holding. USD PLN, that's your Polish pair, that's holding. I'm surprised by the dollar. USD CZK, that's holding. That's creating a cup and handle here. So a lot of consolidation in here. We just need to break through that resistance right here. Okay, all right, you guys see that. USD CZK, did we do DK? USD DKK, that's holding. Good markdown phase. USD HUF, that's holding here. So dollar pairs are holding. We just need that dollar index. If we can get some buying in that index, that will help the dollar pairs. Shorts in Monster Scalper on the 240. Right here. We only have a few. We missed several of these. All right, let's see what they're doing. So Swiss yen, sell short signal is here, and we timed this one pretty good. Sell short signal was here, a move to that moving average, and sellers are coming back in. That's good. Support on this is right here. Okay. I wouldn't blame you guys if you know, as that price came here, if you got out on a smaller time frame, that's fine too. Pound yen. All right, pound yen doing good, right? Sell short signal is here, and we got most of this trade. Broke through first support level, next support right here. Okay. All right, so this is a great trade, guys. I would say if you get a white candle, all right, you might just want to get out. All red candles here, but any sign of buyers coming in, you might want to just close this trade. I mean, the very low is about right here, all the way down here. So, okay, but sellers are still in control there. And then Aussie, New Zealand. All right, that completely failed. Okay, so we're gonna close that. Sell short signal here. Read, boy, hell, that's so low. So close it. Aussie, New Zealand, nothing there. Okay. All right. In Forex Dominator, I'll get you guys out on time. Forex Dominator long positions. And I tell you, these short positions in Forex, in Monster Scalpers setting up. So our Forex Dominator traders, hopefully you guys are taking advantage. Euro New Zealand. All right, that's breaking out. Good job here, Euro New Zealand. All right. So Euro CAD, so only on the 60 they're not doing well, but Forex Dominator, they're holding well. So I was wrong about that. Euro Aussie, all right, holding well. Euro SEK, look at that, that's holding well. All right, Euro, do I do Euro NEK? Yeah, so they're all holding well in Forex Dominator. Let's take a look at the pound pair. So pound, buy signal here, pull back, holding here, white candle. Let's see if we can get a bounce on this. It's holding its trend line right here. Okay, so right here, right here, right here, right here. So it's holding the trend line so far. See if we can get a bounce on that. Pound SGD, pound CAD, that's holding nicely there. Pound Aussie, pound Aussie. So on the daily, they're holding. Pound HKD is holding so far. Okay. All right. All right, shorts. Let's see how these shorts are doing. These yen shorts. TRY, JPY, good short going high here, guys. Now this one here, this was low in the markdown phase. That was a concern. All right, we were hoping for a continuation. All right, we got it. Broke support, sell short signal. Looks good so far. TRY, JPY. HKD, JPY, sell short signal, looks good. Those of you who are shorting on these shorts, bring in your lines like that. And this is the reverse. All right. And then your target. All right. USD, JPY, same thing here. We looked at the selling guys that came in on tech. Remember, we went through last year, 2023, 2024. I mean, 2023, 2024 is setting up now. 2023, last year, 2022, and we went back 2028. These short positions here, right? Right, these yen pairs will follow the equity market. So as the NASDAQ, right, the S&P, as they're moving lower, right, as the technology sector moves lower, these yen pairs will move lower. All right, this is why this is important, especially in Forex Dominator, where we hold those trades for a long time. So if the market corrects, okay, or God forbid it crashes, guess what? We can make a lot of money shorting these, okay? So we can be out of equities rather than buying the dip, buying the dip, buying the dip. We could be out and then short these yen pairs, okay? Because they will go in the direction. Markets correct, right? Stock market corrects or crashes, guess what? These are going to do the same thing, but it's really hard to short stocks. Okay, really, really hard. All right, but we can take advantage of the moves here. All right, it's the same type of move. So USD, and this will give us an alert. These yen pairs, especially when the market gets bearish, these yen pairs will move ahead. All right, now they're slower to move. Sometimes they will give us they will move first when we're going long, but they generally move first on the downside, and then the equity markets follow, okay? All right, so be aware of that. SGD, JPY, coming down nicely here. Aussie yen, look at Aussie yen. All right, target all the way here. Look at that, falling knife. Takes so many months to get up. Come down quickly though. All right, Aussie yen. All right, we did CAD yen, New Zealand yen. New Zealand yen reached its target already in about what, 1 week? All right, 1 week, week and a half, reached its target all the way down here. A trade like this, guys, that's a falling knife. You just let it continue to go lower, okay? So it's reached its support here. Next target on this. And I know a trade like that, we just want to take that profit, but that's not quite done yet. Okay. So next support, you might find support here, but this is where we've got real support right here. So here we have support here, but here it is right here. All right, one more push. All right, couple more days, right? It could be in this area here. Next support level right here, okay? And then if it gets past that area, all the way down here, okay? All right, that's a long way now, but okay, all right. What it could do is get past, it might consolidate there, doesn't look like it, right? But it might consolidate in here and then make another leg down here, okay? That's New Zealand yen. Great trade here, great, great trade. All right, and Euro yen holding here. New Zealand Swiss moving nicely too. So these Kiwi pairs, New Zealand pairs, guys, look at this one here. Right, we looked at it yesterday and the day before, and look, keeps moving lower. Great trade here. It's reached its target. Sell short signal here. Look at that. All right, good short. Guys, our monster scalper traders, those of you who are on here, those of you who are not on here, right? We've been sending, you guys should be all over these trades. All right, you should be all over these trades, okay? All right, we complain so much when things are consolidating and there's nothing to trade. So when these trades are happening, we want to be all over. Trades like this, times like this, you can make your year. You can certainly make your month, all right? You can make your quarter, but you can certainly make your year. I mean, look at that, okay? That's New Zealand Swiss, New Zealand dollar, all right? Same thing, sell short signal here. It's already at support, all right? No support and resistance on the current, on the price action here. So that's a falling knife, guys. So just let it run, okay? Let it run. No sign of real buying coming in, okay? All right, Aussie, Swiss, same thing here, right? A lot of consolidation in this one here. Just be careful with this one here. If it starts to consolidate at all, start getting white candles, you might want to get it because you've got a lot of consolidation. Now this one could push its way all the way down here to support. You got pretty good support. This is where traders really stopped, the buyers really stopped the sellers right there, right here, and then right here. So you could see one final push, okay, to right here, all right? And you just really, if that happens, really pay attention to it there. Aussie dollar, not much, okay? Happening here, a lot of consolidation. There are better opportunities, okay? So let's just, we're gonna, we'll keep it for now, but you've got better opportunities there, okay, guys? All right, resistance is about right here, support down here. But you have much better opportunities than this. Our US 30 traders, I want to go through. Did we, what did we do there? Hold on. We'll go through equities on Monday. So let's do this. We still have good volatility. in Forex. All right, good volatility. Monster scalper on the 60, monster scalper 240. So good volatility, good direction too. Look at there, all red here. All right, we just need the dollar pairs, right? We just need those to come in and the dollar index. US 30. There was a buy signal. We didn't call that. Okay, based on how the market's doing today, how market did today. So nothing on the US 30. On the NAS 100, wait for the next short. Okay, so we're setting up for the next short. Here it is on the daily. Looks good on the daily, and we've got some room. Do we have room to go further? Yeah, somewhat some support, a little bit of support right here. Probably right here you might find support. So another sell short signal that could work out on the S&P. So the S&P, this is the NASDAQ, but the NASDAQ and the S&P, those are the shorts. The Dow, no, the Dow was up today. It's trying to hold, but the S&P, so the E-mini, S&P E-mini, and the NAS. All right, so our US 30 traders, our NAS 100 traders and our SP Monster, all right, SP 500, all right, look for opportunities. Just wait. Again, data is coming out at 8:30 in the New York session, so just be aware of that, okay? All right, guys, lots of good opportunities, okay? Really, really good opportunities. Our stock traders, so Stock Boss, Bull Master, just lay low for now, okay? Your positions that you're in, just manage those, all right? But no adding, all right? We should be not totally out, but we should have scaled back, okay? We should have scaled back by now. All right. In Bull Master, we only have 2 stocks in Bull Master, guys. Okay. So that's not a lot. So if the market crashes, well, I shouldn't say crash. Correct. All right. Market doesn't crash often. All right. But it does have, we get quite a few corrections in the year. Okay. So if it corrects, guess what? Right? You're not in a lot. Royal Caribbean closed today, okay? So it was doing so well too, so good, right? We're looking for a break of resistance here. The buy signal on Royal Caribbean came in at 140, 141, guys. Look at that. Big sellers came in, closed at 151, just close it, okay? This one here, there's nothing we can do about this. The only thing we can do here, we know the condition of the market, just take profits, all right? But gap down, big red candle, nothing you can do about that, okay? But just take the profits, it's done, okay? Royal Caribbean, and then this one is still holding. Any stocks that you guys have, just really, really pay attention. Our traders. AX had a nice move today. CARR, that doesn't look good. Buy signal was right here. Now we're trading between support and resistance. And given the condition of these markets, we're going to close this. So resistance is here, support is here, right? And here we are, closed here. Just close it. So as we're here, we'll go through this. Coke is holding, but it's failing, it's not breaking through that resistance here. Purpose support and resistance. We could leave it for now. Let's bring a trend line. If it breaks that trend line, get out. But, if you guys are trading this, you might just want to take those profits. All right. CRDO, that closed today. Buy signal here, sell signal here, close the trade. All right. Goldman Sachs is holding still. That's holding. holding. ROL, definitely we got to close this, okay? All right. Failed to stay above resistance. Purpose support and resistance broke the trend line. Buy signal was here at 47. Close today at 46. And change, close it, guys. Okay. A lot of room to fall. And now you guys know the season that we're in. We're not in the season of buying stocks, okay? This is the selling season. ZETA, that is holding here. And then we'll go through Stock Boss quickly here. And all right, that's holding. Holding. Oh, that's fine for now. Holding. So small caps are holding. Now the Russell was up. So the IWM right here, the Russell was up. Okay, it would be nice to see, look at Russell, wow. To see the Russell hold, but I doubt it. Market corrects, everything will come down. All right, except for perhaps utilities, silver, even gold and silver will come down with the markets. Utilities are safe haven, and we might have some healthcare stocks hold. EBS, we've been talking about EBS, guys. Look at that. It is breaking through that resistance. Look at that. The next target, now that it's breaking through, the next target, I believe, is perhaps right up here. All right, that buy signal came in at right around $3.60, guys. Close today at $13.80. If it can make it up here, that's $21. Great start. It is doing its own thing, and that's EBS. That's healthcare. Yeah, healthcare can be a good flight to safety, but you have to trade them independently, each one individually. All right, SIGA, healthcare, look at that. Yeah, that's holding, and that's holding. All right, guys, so find your area, find your spots. All right, good opportunities. Have a great weekend, and I'll see everyone on Sunday. All right. All right. Our monster scalper traders, guys, take advantage. All right. Take advantage. You have many time frames to trade. All right. No excuses not to take advantage of these opportunities. Okay. All right, guys. Take care. Have a good weekend. See you guys on Sunday. Take care. Bye-bye.